Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
We back. We back. Glad to be
What's,
back. Glad to be back.
man, listen. Outside, the storms been trying to. They've been trying to work their way through the internet, huh?
Yeah, they ain't want us to be great at all this week.
Nah, we better than
We
that
got
though. We
well, we
better.
better. We got the Wi-Fi outage. We
Yeah.
got the storms.
they said they wanted to take us out, boy.
Yeah, they ain't want the episode to go down this week. That's how I know it's gonna be great.
Nah, we good. We strapped right here. We strapped.
For sure.
Yeah, man. So we are bike in Duval style, back for the world. Whatever he said pod. With my brother Dedrick L. Hicks Jr. and
Yes, sir.
me,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Mr. Al Pete. So, how you feeling, my good brother?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Glad to be back. Excited for the show. Excited to talk these topics, man. But feeling good. Feeling good, man. I can't complain. Because if I did, it wouldn't do no good anyway. Because nobody would care.
Well, brother, from one brother to another, I am here. If you ever need to vent, I am here with the open ear for sure. Always.
Same here, my brother.
Yes,
Same
sir.
here, my brother.
Yes,
for
sir.
sure.
Oh man. Good. So, before we get into it, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share it and all that stuff. We greatly appreciate the engagements as we've been getting. More information to come.
Yep.
More information to come. Let's see. So, first off, I see my brother has on a NY hat. The New York hat. The New York hat. So, to my people that are immaculate hip hop fans, you do know we're going to be having that conversation. So, be prepared. And please feel free to
No doubt.
engage with us. So,
Please do.
But before I get into it, I want to share something with my brother. Before we get into the one gotta go, if that's fine.
Okay.
I was blessed on some birthday action, right?
Mm-hmm.
To go to a concert.
Okay.
And
Nice.
I went to go see Conway the Machine.
Oh wow. Okay. Dope.
It was a surprise. I thoroughly
Nice.
appreciate it. But I was like, I want to talk about this on the pod, but
Okay.
we don't have to talk a lot about it. But I went to go see Conway the Machine, and I just want to say that my level of hip hop has gotten deeper. The next time this happens, though, I would love to have my brother D in the building with me. So the next time this happens,
Of course.
it would not be any fret going on. My brother will be in the place to be. So.
Yes.
And let me tell you something. To my people that's watching, whenever me and D ever get a chance to go to a concert together, it's going to be a special moment because we're gonna come back with some great stuff for the pod.
Oh man.
So, but yeah, I wanted to hold that in my chest, D. I was like, I want to surprise my brother and tell him that I got surprised with a show. So I got to see.
Dope.
Man, Griselda, come on, man! Like to see one of the mini Griselda.
Yeah, fire.
Yeah,
I know it was a great show. Conway do his thing, man. Conway do his thing. He is hip hop for sure, man. So I know that was dope.
Okay, we're going to go forward after this, but I will say because I remember we had a conversation about this before. I believe you said that did you say Conway? You felt like Conway is the best one out of the Griselda?
Rapper, yes.
He definitely proved that at that joint. I was like, one of my main thoughts was I was like, I see why everybody feels like Conway is the best.
Yeah.
I was like, damn. You know, me as Benny, like I'm a Benny fan all day. I'm a Conway fan too, but
I feel you on Benny. I feel you.
Conway though, dog.
He nice, bro.
Conway ain't nothing to play with, my guy.
He nice, bro. He nice.
Nothing to play with. So, yeah.
Bar for bar, for sure.
Yeah.
Bar for bar.
Yeah. So, Anyway, thank you for letting me get it off my hip
Oh,
hop
well, of
chest.
course.
Yeah. So
Please let the people know. Please let them know.
yeah, for sure. So, all right, we finna get into our segment, our newly segment. One gotta go. It is
One
my
gotta
turn.
go.
Yeah, it's my turn to ask D to remove one thing.
Mm,
So we gonna see what happens with that. All right.
okay.
Mr. Dedrick L. Hicks Jr.
Yes, sir.
I was thinking about this for the past 2 days. I was like, I can't put anybody in this equation. It has to be solely you.
Mm.
Um, you got an easy day. You
Okay,
off.
cool.
You off. Family straight. You straight. You just like, look. I just want to take a ride. I just want to take a ride and reflect. Are you cutting on hip hop music, or are you cutting on an R&B playlist? One gotta go.
Oh, this super
Go.
easy.
Really?
It's super easy. Yeah. The hip hop playlist can pack up and get up out of here. Yeah, this is light work. Yeah, give me that R&B playlist for the ride.
Oh man.
Easy day at the office, sir. Easy day at the office.
Okay. Listen, I didn't want to put the family in the mix. I didn't want to put wife in the mix. I
Just
didn't want to
me?
put. I was just you. Like everything's
Yeah.
fine. Everything's good. I thought you would have been like,
No.
yeah, let's get into some hip hop action, because.
Mm-mm.
But hey, on the low, D be singing them R&B
No.
songs.
Let them know. Let them know. I'm low key one of the R&B gods out here, man. It's not too many people who can get deep in their bag with me on that R&B. I'm telling you, dog, ain't too many people who can really spar with me on that R&B. So for me, yeah. On the ride, I'm floating somewhere. It's just me and the whip. Oh my God, I got R&B playlists for days in my phone. For days. So yeah, that's easy work at the office, my guy. Yeah.
I thought it would have been like a little bit. I thought it would have been kind of, I won't say difficult, but it would have been kind of like a challenge, because I didn't put anybody in the mix with you. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'd have said, Sway, it would have been like, you would have been like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's definitely gonna get a playlist, but I ain't want to throw that in the mix. So, oh, my guy froze up. There you go.
Oh, we here. We back.
Yeah, we back.
Okay. My bad. I don't know what happened with that.
Yeah. So no, I was just saying, if I didn't want to throw the family or the wife in the mix, because I felt like that would have been, a little.
Oh, no.
I mean, that would have been. I feel like that would have been easy.
Now, if I was going to like the gym, if I was going like to, I don't know, maybe I was going something hype, I'm throwing a hip hop playlist. But man, pick one. I got my '90s R&B. I got my '80s R&B. I got all my Usher playlists, Lauryn Hill playlist, Frowned Upon R. Kelly playlist. I got them all, bro. I got them all. I got Neo Soul playlist. I'm ready to rock, baby. So yeah, for sure.
Okay.
For sure, bro.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Duly
Appreciate
noted.
the light day at the
Noted.
office.
Okay. Cool. Well, that was a good one. That was a good one. I thought I was gonna trick you on that, but nevertheless,
Yes,
easy
sir.
day in the office, as my guy said. So
Easy day at the office. And
yes,
I ain't gonna
sir.
take it easy on you. So on the next go around next week, I'm gonna try to have you pulling one of your dreads out. So just get ready. For sure. Have it around here trying to remove the rag and all. Like, man, come on now. Yeah, that's what I'm on.
Okay, fair enough.
For sure.
All right,
Yes,
so
sir.
once we get into our
Sure.
our topics or whatnot, as you all know, the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Jay-Z, Sean Carter, had 3 magnificent shows this weekend. The first one was Reasonable Doubt, celebrating 30 years. The second one was Blueprint, which celebrated 15 years. And it looked like the third one, he was just like, look, third inning, we just finna have a party at this point. So I know D has been following the stuff. I finally played catch up on it. I was trying to stay offline to watch it, but I was like, let me just go ahead and just indulge in it because I know we was gonna talk about it. But how do you feel about it, D? Like, what are your initial thoughts of the show? Correct.
Le-
Ooh,
Legendary,
sheesh.
bro. I mean, just just really appreciative of the legend of Jay-Z.
Yeah, man.
So just to get these moments, and again, we've talked about this on this show quite a bit. Like the older that myself and Pete are getting, like these legends of ours, getting these spotlight moments, and it's just amazing to witness and be a part of, man. And the Reasonable Doubt show, it was just such a timeless moment in time, if that makes any sense. The flow of the music, Jay was, you could tell Jay, out of all three shows, I thought Jay really showed the most emotion on the Reasonable Doubt show.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is where it started. Obviously, for him, it's his first album. And he said it himself that album is the most precious to him. Is that Reasonable Doubt album? So just to see Nas on the stage, I appreciated, Beyonce, coming in and assisting on the Can't Knock the Hustle. I appreciate it, but I wish Mary would have been there for that. I just wish Mary would have been there for that moment. You know what I mean? It's just like the essence of the record, even when you hear it to this day. So no knock on Beyonce. Beehive, don't come after me. But the Mary J. Blige aesthetic, I found myself saying it while watching Beyonce perform, and she did a great job. No knock. But if that's my only critique of the show, it probably was that. But I just appreciate, reliving it, man. Reliving it, just seeing Hove in that bag. So, and then of course, I go back and listen to the album, listen to the records, watch the videos. You just want to kind of recap it all. You're talking about 30 years ago, bro. This album came out when I was 12. I was 12 years old when this album came out, man. So, just awesome, bro. And I was fortunate enough to find a nice stream link and watch it. And I'm really disappointed that they didn't find a way to get the stream on like Amazon or Netflix or something like that. Like, what are we doing?
I was thinking the same thing, bro. I was
What
like,
are we doing?
listen, we can go on Netflix and check out Beyonce. We could relive what is it, the Homecoming joint over and over again.
Yeah, man. What
Hove,
we doing?
Hove, you ain't want to get us no
Come
Netflix
on.
joint. Come on, bro. Like, man, do your boy solid. Jesus Christ.
He would have got a bag for sure. And that's what the rumors was. The rumors was that he was negotiating the deals with the streaming service to stream the shows. And I guess it fell through, or it was hearsay. I don't know. You can't really believe what you read on the internet most times today. But that's what I saw. But anyway, I was able to find a decent stream on it. And a classic album, classic moments. And I'm just very happy I was able to witness it. And you can see how joyful Jay was. Like, you just see that. And to me, out of all three shows, that show right there was where you got the most emotion from Jay. So dope stuff, man. Dope.
Yeah, for sure. So I watched Memphis Bleak interview on Breakfast Club, as well as the interview that he did with Boardroom. Boardroom came out. Hold on. Boardroom had to come out before the show. So he mentioned it on Breakfast Club, but he mentioned it was hearsay that Foxy Brown was there and was supposed to come out there and do Ain't No, and then apparently she got, I guess, cold feet or just didn't want to do it, whatever. I'm like, damn, that would have been crazy if Foxy would have came out there and did that joint. You know what I'm saying? Like,
man, it would have been nuts out there, bro.
That would have been nuts. But yeah, everything that you said, I share those thoughts on. I mean, man, I don't know. It looked like the other two shows were just like parties. They like,
for sure.
like who coming out. I mean, you got the Fat Joe and Jada come out. You got the Clips come out. You got Riri coming out. Not
which was
Rihanna.
huge.
Not Rihanna. We got Riri
Riri,
that came out. Yeah, we got anti
which was
Riri that came
huge,
out. Yeah.
which was
Uh,
huge.
and then
Eminem, the Eminem
Eminem
performance on the
joint.
record.
Yeah, for sure, for real. Yeah. Just all of that, man. But yeah, you're right. Reasonable Doubt was definitely the meaningful one. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, for lack of a better word, meaningful for that one. So.
Yeah, the Blueprint show, for me, the Blueprint, the album, that's one of the most impactful hip hop albums of my life. The
Okay.
Blueprint album.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'm in high school. Maybe I'm in the 10th grade, maybe. Yeah, I think I'm in the 10th grade. Yeah, 10th grade when the Blueprint came out.
Mm-hmm.
And I just remember getting that CD. This is telling our age now.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember getting that CD from my local Kmart on Lim Turner Road when I was living on the north side as a young lad.
Mm-hmm.
I copped that CD after school one day. And then I just remember listening to it over and over and over again. Blueprint was the only album that I really listened to like my whole sophomore year in high school.
Mm.
Like it just over and over again. And until this day, I know every song word from word, like the back of my hand. And it was just something about that album that I really connected with. So getting to see that and relive that and watch that show, it just took me back, man, to just when I was in high school. And then when I saw Eminem come out, I didn't think Jay had the guts to perform that Renegade record after the performance that Eminem delivers on it. Because I'll be the first one to say I love Jay, man, but boy, Eminem, he showed out on that Renegade, man. It's one of the greatest verses that he's ever done on that Renegade, both of them on that Renegade record. But anyway, so to have Jay kind of, I guess, put his pride to the side a little bit
Oh
and
man.
bring Eminem. Man, hey, hey man, Eminem showed out.
Well,
He showed out.
I have a theory on that, but go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, he showed out. And Jay said it in past interviews. Did he ever take an L on the feature? And that's the only one he gives credit to. That's the only one that he will kind of tip his cap to.
So
Eminem.
he admitted that he took an L on that?
Yeah, he admitted it.
Really?
Yeah, he admitted that on that Rap Radar interview, I believe.
Okay. Well, I'll leave my theory to rest. Okay.
Yeah. He admitted it. He said that's the one that he said, man. And then let's call it what it was with Eminem at that time. He was literally, no pun intended, white hot. He was white hot, you know, and I'm led to believe that maybe Jay recorded his verse first, maybe. And maybe he just kind of pushed it through, and maybe he was just on a vibe where he was probably like, I ain't really worried about it. Like, I want to get him on the album. We cool. That's what it sounded like to me, because there's no way he would have just left his two verses on there, which weren't bad verses. They were solid verses. But anyway, I can keep going on and on about that record. But
Oh man, that's interesting, man. So
he admitted it. Because the two records was, they said that Kanye got him on Run This Town and Eminem got him on Renegade. So he's definitely saying no to Kanye getting him on Run This Town. He's saying no. He said no to that. But then the Eminem, yes, he admitted that, yeah. He said, yeah, he got that one. It sounded like it just hurt you real bad.
Nah, it didn't hurt me, but I've always had this philosophy, and I made this very quick. But I felt like, you know, and this is just the grace in me, the Al Kumbaya Al side of me, right? But I feel like, you know, everybody, when it comes to the albums, I feel like they're due to let the feature shine. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that was opportunity to kind of let Eminem shine. I didn't look at it as like you know, he came to like wash him or whatever the case may be. Now, Eminem's verse on there is definitely, I'm talking about like
Elite.
it's chef's kiss like crazy, but I just don't look at it like, okay, well, Jay-Z got washed on it. I felt like it was a compliment on there, and I felt like if Jay-Z was going to kind of be on the back burner on things, I think that would have been the track that he would do it on. When I say back, meaning like, let the person kind of elevate like how they would. I think he would. I think he would have let Eminem do that because if we think about all the other features that Hove has had on his albums, there's no
Yeah.
touching that. Like there wasn't nowhere in the world. But and then at the same time too, I do feel like he got an advantage because Eminem did produce that track. So I'm kind of in my mind. I'm like that kind of takes away from it. But that's my theory. But if he said that he got watched on the song, I ain't tripping on it. But I didn't look at it like that. I was just like,
So he just they asked him and he said, "I'll give you that one." That's what he told B Dot and Elliot. He said, "I give you that one." I give you that one because I don't think so. Eminem was white hot at the time, so when anything he touched was just gonna go crazy, just as far as aesthetic, right?
yeah.
Just that's just what he was. But Pete, think about this though. Like we talking about Jay-Z. Like Jay-Z ain't giving up. I don't think he ever was in a position to give up any light to anybody, even a feature. Especially during that time, because you got to remember the court case, all of that. Like he just, he getting out all of that. So I don't know if that was if I don't know if that would have been my mindset, to let somebody shine. I hear what you're saying. I get that. Yes, when you have a feature artist, you want the feature artist to kind of make the record in a sense.
Right,
You know what I mean?
Right, compliment it at least. If anything, compliment the record. Like
Right.
that's what
So it's
makes
interesting.
that's what makes a great record though. Like it
I
makes a
agree.
great record when you have the feature and the star player like compliment each other. Like think about all the records that Hove did with Jeezy, the Rick Ross. Like Hove had to come down. I feel like, in my opinion, two of the Jeezys and the Rick Ross. No disrespect to Jeezy and Rick Ross at all, but like for Hove had to compliment that. Hove had to compliment Juvenile on that How remix. Like he had to come down and compliment that. So that's how I'm looking at it. But again, he said it on B Dot, and I gotta watch that interview again.
Yeah,
That's low cut Hove right there too.
it's the two-parter, the two-parter rap right on
Yeah,
444
yeah. I'm
is
gonna have to
out.
go watch that. But if he said it on there, I'm gonna leave it alone, brother. I'm gonna leave it alone.
Yeah, I believe that's where it was. But yeah,
Okay.
he kind of said, "I'll give you that." He didn't really go into saying, "Oh yeah, he got me on." But anyway. But yeah, the Blueprint show phenomenal. Resonated that with me personally a lot. It was fantastic. I love how like I said, you could just tell Jay was just in such a high space, man. Just in a high space. This man sold out Yankee Stadium, bro. Like 3 nights in a row. Like what? 3 nights in a row. And then the symbolic nature of it. I seen a lot of people online didn't understand like what was so big about him selling out Yankee Stadium. That let me know that you don't know Jay-Z's story. You don't know Jay-Z's story. You don't know New York hip hop. You don't know the significance of the Yankee. The Yankee had the Yankees, the stadium in itself. So people just got to touch upon their history. Because I got to remind myself at this point, Jay-Z's been out for Jesus forever.
Forever.
So there's a lot of people that are in younger generations that have no idea about the Jay-Z story. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So even that, with that being said, selling out Yankee Stadium, phenomenal, man. The Blueprint show, it was great to see Rihanna. She was humble in her moment, being nervous and she hadn't performed since the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it was really, really dope to see. So a lot of love. I didn't really see anything crazy come out about the shows at all. So it's just really, really dope, man. New York is on such a high, of course, coming off the Knicks winning their chip.
Oh yeah.
And then you get these Hove shows. So New York is just in a dope space right now. So yeah, so salute to Jay, salute to everybody, everybody who participated.
Mm-hmm.
Phenomenal moment for hip hop, phenomenal moment for rap, for sure.
For sure.
Sure.
Real quick before we move forward, you know what record I really, really, really fuck with on
What's that?
on Blueprint. I have a lot of records on Blueprint that I love, but that All I Need.
Yeah. Fire. Fire.
That third verse.
He
I
go
mean,
berserk.
all of it, because you're a hip hop fanatic, right? I mean, I know all day, but like when you can visualize somebody talking, or when they make you visualize, one of the one of the, what the, when he said got fiends throwing up on themselves like Willie Beeman. Any given Sunday, gunplay's optional. However niggas want to like soul to soul, like you go into it from a drug dealer all the way to a movie, all the way to a song.
Because everyone's gonna relate to this.
And you thinking about any given Sunday before he even say any given Sunday, and then when you know it, gunplay's optional. Yeah, however niggas want it, and then I'm thinking about like however you want it, the soul to soul joints.
Yeah.
Like it's. Yeah. I could go on and on about that, but I just wanted to say that real quick. That all I need. Phenomenal song, man. Jesus Christ.
Masterful craftsmanship.
Yeah, man. So
yeah.
Let us know if you're watching this and you went to the show, please let us know what your thoughts on it. Like share your thoughts on it. I'm sure some people that watch us that are big hip hop fanatics. I know a couple of my friends went to it, man. So
I've been loving seeing the reactions and hearing the reactions from people's experiences from the show. I've been loving watching it. I just need to prioritize my life better. I should have been at one of them shows, bro. I should have been. Yeah, I should have been at one of them shows, dog. I should have been there.
Same.
And we knew the show was coming. I just got to prioritize better. Because when you see the moments and you see the opportunities, it's like, good God. Like, you just want to experience it, bro. Like, you just want to experience it, man. So, yeah, definitely. If anybody went to the shows or got any experiences, anything like that, holla at us, man. We would love to hear what your takes was from the whole shows for sure.
Definitely. All right. So, speaking on Hove, and talking about being watched on records or whatever. It was a beautiful sight for Hove and Nas to be on the same stage at that moment. And then before that, it was already a shocker to a lot of people, which I don't think it was a shocker to me, but I thought it was just good gesture, seeing, some frenemies go at it or whatever. But Nas released his favorite Jay-Z tracks. He did a playlist a couple days, maybe like 2 days before the show. And so, yeah, man, Nas letting us know what Hove songs that he like. So,
man, this was so dope to me, bro.
Man, come on, man. Come on. Cool by Al here. And nobody else can't do that. Like, we definitely not going to see no Rick Ross or 50 Cent do it. You know what I'm saying?
No, you're not. No, you're not. You can forget that, buddy.
But to see Jay and Nas do it, first off, it just absolutely dope.
Man.
Yeah. Do you have any songs on the playlist that you feel
I do actually, man. I have the whole thing in front of me, man. So some of the standouts that I caught my eye, and like you, I wasn't surprised that Nas has his collection of Jay songs. Not at all. I mean, they squashed that beef. It had to be reminded that they squashed that beef almost 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Or 15 years ago, something like that. So it's been a long time since this beef has been squashed. But anyway, some of the standout records that really caught my eye was Drug Dealers Anonymous. Yeah. Was on the playlist. The record with Pusha T. Another one that caught my, because some of these were just kind of givens, like Can't Knock the Hustle, Imaginary Players, those things. But Reservoir Dogs, that caught my attention for sure, featuring the Lox, Benny Siegel, and Sauce Money. Where's the other one? Of course, Dear Summer. That was another one that was a standout for me, for him to have on his list. And we're gonna get into this in just a second. But for one of my favorite albums of all time, and one of my favorite rap albums of all, favorite rap records of all time, Murder to the Excellence, man. Kanye West and Jay-Z on Watch the Throne.
Mm-hmm.
I love that record. That is one of the most underrated records in rap history, even though it's with Jay-Z and Kanye West. No one ever talks about Murder to the Excellence, but we're going to go into that in a little bit. But yeah, it was just really, really dope to see Nas's take on Hove's catalog, man. So I think the playlist was only exclusive to Tidal.
Yeah.
So but you can see, you can see the records on it. We'll link the Instagram link in the description if anybody wants to check out the actual songs that was on the playlist, man. So
Yeah.
just dope stuff, man. Dope.
Okay. I don't know. I'm trying to think of what would be a standout. I mean, success, Black Republicans, of course, that's obvious. I don't know, man. I think all of these are typical songs that Nas would rock with. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, him doing the Rock Boys. I mean, he was in the video for that, so I don't count that
Yep.
either. But I'm looking through this list and I'm like, I think all these songs I can imagine Nas liking that joint. Well, the one that was kind of interesting I'm looking at now is the I think I passed it somehow some way.
Oh man, one of
I
my
feel
favorite
like
records.
I can hear Nas on that type of track. You know what I'm saying? But all the ones that
Oh
I'm
yeah,
looking at,
yeah,
like that
yeah,
that seems like that beat and just the tempo and
yeah.
the topic of that definitely seems like Nas speed. Um, but the
That's
other
a
ones,
deep cut record too, man.
yeah,
That's a deep
that's a
cut
deep cut.
record.
Yeah, that was on
Yeah,
somehow some way that was on the Blueprint too.
yep.
Um,
B-side type of record, man, for
yeah,
sure. One
man.
of my favorites. One of my favorites.
Yeah. So but it's cool. Overall, I just thought it was dope as all I do is for Nas to make a mix.
Yeah,
Somebody
that was
said that.
dope.
Somebody told me that Hove did one for Nas.
I didn't see that one. If he did,
If he did, great.
if
You
he
know what I'm
did,
saying?
yeah.
Yeah.
If he did.
Because I just like that frenemy action, man. You know what I'm saying? I love it.
Well, they two old OGs now, man. So they probably be laughing about all that stuff now.
Oh yeah, yeah. But it's
Yeah,
good to see that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I think
yeah.
that's very important for hip hop to see. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they had that
I
battle,
agree.
and then next thing you know, they got businesses that together, and just running it up like that, kind of doing these shows, celebrating
Mm-hmm.
the livelihood of their albums and just the history and the culture that they poured in
And,
that we celebrate.
and it's a lot of like stories out there that people are saying they have become really close. Those two. They have become really close. For the public, we're not gonna ever get a chance to see it unless it's on stage, and that's appropriate in my opinion. But from what I understand, Jay and Nas have become very close over the years.
Yeah,
And that's dope even in itself too. You know what I'm saying? Because if you know the origins of the beef and where it started, they were cool before. Like they was cool. You know what I'm saying? Before everything really popped off. So, for all these years later to read those reports and see those things that those two have become, apparently extremely close to one another. That's dope. It's dope because, like Pete said, we were able to, like, thank God they were able to.
yeah, for sure.
Cause when you talking about rap beef, man, we already know, bro. Things can go left quick.
Absolutely. And I keep bringing the Breakfast Club interview, but Myth Bleak was talking about. Well, Charlamagne asked Myth Bleak about the whole the battle starting because of him. And I think I forgot how they worded it. It's like I kind of didn't understand what Myth Bleak was saying, but yeah, it was interesting how he explained it or whatever. But nevertheless, we've had one of the best hip hop, you know what I'm saying, like battles to ever happen, and then to see both of the guys, you know what I'm saying, that we enjoy and we love in the same building, kind of building, doing some stuff. I'm
dope,
here
man.
for it. I'm here for it. Now I will say this, and I'm sure I'm going to ruffle a feather, or people are going to be like sucking their teeth. Kumbaya here, Kumbaya. It would be cool if Drake and Kendrick.
Oh no, I'm gonna stop you right there. We're gonna stop you right there, buddy. As somebody who is a full-fledged, I'm extremely close to the situation. Being a part of the OVO camp. If those who don't know, I am OVOD. OVO D here.
Oh.
So we're not even going to allow Al Pete to even put our name in such uncomfortable air. We're not going to do that right now. So thank you, Pete, for the concern. We really appreciate that over here at OVO. But we cool. We cool. We cool right now. We cool right now, my guy.
Oh man. That
For
was
sure.
good. That was good. That was good. I can have high hopes. I can have high hopes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. So where we at with the next? We with the
Yeah.
But which one you want to go at? Where you want to go at?
No, go ahead. What you got?
No, I was going. I saw that the Future album recap has been added.
Yeah, let's get that out of the way because I don't want that to damper the last couple of topics that we have because I think those are going to be pretty good. So yeah, let's get that one out the way. Al Pete, if you don't mind, please.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I am a avid Future fan. I'm a huge Future fan, man. I dubbed and coined the phrase. If you don't know, just ask about me. When Future drops a project, we call it Future Weekends. Where we are celebrating the project at an extreme futuristic level. I dubbed that many moons ago, and we hadn't got a Future project or a solo project. We had the Metro Boomin collab, which was fantastic. Both of those albums got some really bangers on there. But the promotion of this album, The Real Me, really had me going. I was really excited. I love the promotion of it, the promo videos. Just how Future was just kind of going about letting us know that this album was going to be one of his most, I guess, personal albums.
Okay.
And man, when I tell you I was just let down, man. I was let down. For me, there are some records on here, some standouts. I want to say No Misery. I like that one a lot. California Girls is cool. Tank Top Pluto is cool. But as we continue to maneuver down the album, and we get to a horrific record like Hollywood at track 19, I was extremely confused at the direction that we were going with this album. And I just want to look into the camera and I want to ask Future why. Why? No. Why? Why? The energy left me by the time this album was over. It took me to sit through a Future album. I just can't believe I just said that. I had to sit through it for hope that something was going to happen for me. But it didn't. I said it didn't. And I'm asking Future, as a fan, to go back to the studio. Go back and give us something else. Give us something else. Give us something else. Because we deserve it. This is not a few. This sounds like a whole bunch of throwaway records that were references for other artists who you birthed. This is what this album sounds like. Like reference tracks that you birthed for Lil Yachty and all these other people who sound like you. No disrespect, Yachty. So the disappointment in myself is at an all-time high with my main man, Future. So once again, Future, I ask you to go back to the studio. Go back. Stay there. Call Metro. Call Andre 3000. Call T.I. Call whoever you need to call. And give us something else. Give us something else. That's all I have out there. That's all I have. Future to reel me out right now. The Real Me out now by Future right now.
We appreciate you, brother, for that letter.
Thank you. Thank
As
you for the
always.
time.
You're welcome. Anytime.
Thank
Shout
you,
out to
sir.
the saxophones as well.
Yes, for sure. It was appropriate.
Yeah.
It was appropriate. And I tried to like the album. I tried. I listened to it twice.
Ooh.
First time I listened to it in the car, moving throughout the day, I was like, all right, he got some records on here. Okay, cool. The next day I went to the gym the next morning. I said, you know what? I'm going to the gym. I'm outside a little bit. I'm moving around. Let me see how this hits in the headphones. And I got to that Hollywood record again. I said, okay, I can't stomach. And then he got a record on there where he just whispering the whole album, the whole record. Why are you whispering? We can't hear you. We can't hear what I get the thing, but I can't hear you, Future. And I hate to do it, man, because he's one of my favorites. When you talking about when you talking about being that boy, I got Future records all through the boy playlist. I got a playlist actually called That Boy.
Ooh.
And I got a bunch of Future records in there, and it's just ain't it, man. It ain't it, bro. And it hurts me because I didn't want to have to do this, but I got to keep it G, man. Love you, bro. But go back to the studio. Call Metro. Call DJ Esco. Whoever you need to call. Hit Boy. Somebody's available. Somebody. Let's get my man back right. I'm done.
So I didn't get a chance to listen to the album, but Saturday night I hit the playlist. You know, Apple had those playlists. I think it's like Rap Now or something like that or whatever. And they usually add music on there from artists that just released the album, that Tuesday or that Friday or whatever. So Future had to be like 6 songs on there. So they start off with 2 Future songs and then a couple other songs and then Future songs. So I heard 6 songs from the album and I was just like, And I don't really have any expectation when it comes to Future. I mean, I would love him to go back to Stick Talk, that type of joint, and Freak the Hoes. That's one of my favorite Future songs. That Stick Talk. Oh man, that thing go. But yeah, when I heard the songs, I was just like, oh, this sounds different. And I usually don't be like, this is different Future, but like it just. And I want to say I heard the Whisper song too. I didn't, because I was setting up for a gig, so the phone was way tucked over somewhere, but I didn't see the names or anything. But I want to say I did hear that Whisper song as well.
Tough, bro. Tough, bro.
Sheesh. Tough. Okay.
I'm gonna just leave it at there. I've already spoken enough.
Yeah. Let us know what you think, people.
The Real Me Future out right now everywhere. Listen to it. Let us know what you think.
Yeah.
All
and
right.
some of my people were like, "This is not it." A couple of my people was like, "This is not it."
It was tough, man. You know how you want to like something? You know how you want to?
Yeah.
You want to like it, and I'm just like, bro, like he lost me like very early on in that album. I want to say after we got done with track, what was it? No Misery, California Girls, Saint Top Pluto. So right around track 6. It started snowballing, and you talking about getting all the way to track 22. From track 6 to 22, we started snowballing, man. No features. We have nothing. Like, what are we doing? And I'm asking myself, I say, ain't he at the Rocco deal? Like, what we got going on?
Wow.
So anyway, enough. I'm finished.
Okay. Let's move on to the next thing. Future,
yeah,
please
for sure.
Make sure you call T.I. Call him after he get off the tour.
Call somebody.
Yeah.
Call Thug. Call somebody.
Yeah. Get him in. All right. So our let's see. We have 2 more topics, and then we're gonna be done with the show. But again, before we get into it, please make sure you subscribe, share it with your folks. If you like the content that we're talking about, and then some, please let us know, and then we will give you more. We're gonna give you more anyway, so it don't even matter. But
anyway.
Either way, but just share it with your folks.
Way.
Let's get into this conversation. Engage. Please engage with us on the chats, and we just like to know your thoughts, man, and just let us know that we're doing a good job. So we appreciate y'all. All
Yes,
right.
for sure.
So, top 5 hip hop albums of all time. So that is on our notes, but I want to make sure that we're clear. Am I like, because I put mine like what I think, but do we want
Yeah,
to?
yours.
Okay, cool. All right.
Yeah. So where this stemmed from was I was having a conversation with some of the fellas who I work with.
Okay.
And the conversation really started with us talking about the Jay-Z concert and everything, just talking. And then of course it spilled over into certain projects and certain this and certain that. And then we just got on the whole conversation of, bro, what's your top 5 hip hop albums of all time? And it's always a great conversation to kind of hear what people hold dear to them,
Yeah.
and everybody's list is different. So I got to thinking, I said, I've been knowing Pete for a long time, and we've talked a lot of rap, we've talked a lot of hip hop,
Oh yeah.
but I don't know Al Pete's top 5 hip hop albums of all time. I said that is something that I would like to know, and just kind of. It'll give me a chance. I mean, I know a lot about Pete, so it'll give me a chance to know a little bit more about him, as far as, his hip hop top 5. And of course, I'll give mine as well. So, Pete, how about you start, man? How
All
about you
right.
start? Top 5 hip hop albums of all time,
Top 5 hip hop albums of all time.
according
Number
to you.
1, according to me, number 1, Ice Cube, Death Certificate.
Okay.
Oh man, like Death Certificate really gave me a glimpse of the world. When that album came out, I had to be like between like 12, 13 or something like that. That was my
Mm-hmm.
first record that I ever bought too. Bought it on the way to a family reunion in LA, which is crazy. So,
Okay.
yeah, but Ice Cube, man, like he painted a pivot. It was painted a very clear story with a Death Certificate, man. And
Yeah.
I visit that like crazy. I do feel like he has the best diss record of hip hop. With No
Oh, okay.
Vaseline, that's on that album, No Vaseline, because Ice Cube went at a whole crew. Like he didn't go at he didn't
He
go at
did.
one person. He went at a whole like staff, like shut up, all that. So that's number 1 for me. Number 2, Outkast, Aquemini. So
Mm.
it probably would have been ATLiens, because I feel like that was their second album, came out like the first album, Southern Playalistic, was great, but that second album, it like set a presence for them. It was like, okay, these are them boys. But Aquemini is more like a life album for me.
Mm-hmm.
So that life album action definitely resonates with me more. I had just started college. I was at Savannah State, and that album came out. Dewan was born, so the same year it
Mm-hmm.
came out. So I was dealing with those type of pains. But
Yeah,
um,
yeah.
yeah. So I was always an Outkast fanatic. Still is to this day. My favorite duo of all time. Favorite individually and collectively, they're my favorite. But Quimini is like number 2 for me. Number 3, I'm going to go with Common. One Day It All Makes Sense. I
Mm.
wanted to do like Water for Chocolate, but
Mm.
one Day It All Makes Sense. That was Common's third album. His third album, when he came out with that, because he had already set presence with Communism, which was the second album. But that One Day It All Makes Sense had that No ID production on there. Um, Very swift with the rhymes, very cool with the rhymes. The production just fitted well with the times. So that's my number 3. Number four, Nas, Stillmatic.
Mm-hmm.
Stillmatic.
Mm-hmm.
Stillmatic is a great, great, great album. Like,
It is.
oh man. And then he followed it up with Godson, which oh man. The lad that
Godson them slept on, man.
Yeah, but it
Godson
was
slept on.
it's definitely slept on.
Mm-hmm.
Which was interesting because for me, I will always ride to the death of this, but like Nas won the battle in my opinion with Jay-Z. And he closed with God's son, he kind of closed that chapter when he did the song "Last Real Niggas Alive" on that album. But
Mm-hmm.
the steam and then the effort that he put in Stillmatic was crazy. Like, I mean, we thinking about the
Mm-hmm.
song with him and with AZ, that joint, the Flyers.
Mm-hmm.
This is the one where he introduces like the rewind, where he does the whole song rewinding the story.
Mm-hmm.
Um, he gives us one mic. He gives us "Got Yourself a
Mm-hmm.
Gun."
Mm-hmm.
Like, he gives us all of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like,
Mm-hmm.
everybody says that Jay-Z got him out of his hole and got him out, woke him up or whatever. And if that's the case, fine. But with that being said, he dropped a great album. So so that's my number 4. And then my number 5 is Fonte Charity Starts at Home. So Fonte, it's another life album for me. My folks that don't know, Fonte is one half little brother. So if you haven't grabbed the gist of me, I am a real big like underground
Yeah.
underground lover when it comes to hip hop.
Yeah.
So yeah, Fonte has this album called Charity Starts at Home. Oh man, it came out in our 30s. And it was just a really good life album. And Fonte is just a magnificent singer as well. But he just puts the words together like perfectly, man, and tells some like elite stories. And it's a lot of stuff that I feel connected to, like a lot of stories that he tells. It's grown man type stuff that you go through, but he puts it in a very comical yet informative and a creative
Yeah.
way. So Fonte Starts at Home. And then I want to throw this honorable mention in. Honorable mention: The Roots, Things Fall Apart. Things Fall Apart. Such a great album. Such a great album. But those are my albums.
Okay. Top five. Top five. Nice. 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 I
What you
kind of
got, my
figured
guy?
that.
Oh, you
I
said
kinda
you got to
figured that.
figure what?
I kind of figured that your list would be a blend of some underground, and I knew something Outcast. I know Big Boy is one of your favorites, so I knew that
Yeah.
an Outcast representation would be there for sure. But I was surprised by the Ice Cube one though.
Yeah,
Because
man.
I
Ice.
we never really had a conversation about, you know what I'm saying, Ice Cube and how that impacted you like that. So that was really dope to learn.
Yeah, man. Ice Cube is
For
great,
sure.
man.
Okay. All right, so for me now, I didn't put mine from 1 through 5. I just got mine out here.
You just
All
got
right,
it
so we're
there.
gonna start off. Me and you share one similarity, Stillmatic, and this was the Nas album that made me a real fan of Nas. I appreciated Illmatic. I appreciated it. It's an artifact in hip hop, but at that point in time, for me, it wasn't one that I was holding, in that kind of regard. I didn't do that until later on. But when I heard Stillmatic, and it's funny you should say, Jay-Z did bring Nas out of his hole. He did.
Yeah.
Because with that particular album, it's to me to this day. Now Nas has some amazing projects, but that's the most well-balanced Nas album to this day. Till this day, he gives you everything that he's about, and he gave us what he really be thinking.
Yeah.
Off the mic. You feel me?
Oh yeah.
That energy that he carried with him that he was kind of hesitant to give us, before we got to Stillmatic. So yeah, Stillmatic for sure. I still listen to that to this day more often when I'm going to the gym and I'm just kind of moving around with my headphones on. That was the album that really sold me like on Nas back when. Okay. Next up, we have Biggie Smalls, Life After Death. Life After Death. Man. My uncle introduced me to this particular album. And during that time, you had MTV videos, you had every VH1 was playing videos every hour on the hour back when you got videos and you got, interviews with your favorite artists just on regular TV on a random Wednesday at 2:00. Yep. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So around this time, everything was going on with Big passing and all of just the overwhelming support for him and everything. And that's what I kind of gravitated towards. I gravitated towards this album. And my uncle, like I say, introduced me to it. Every time he would cook it, he was cooking on the grill during the summer. I used to go to my uncle's for the summer. He cooking out every night. He got Life After Death playing. He got it playing. You know, we in the car. He got Life After Death playing. So I asked him one day, and this around the time my mom was hating on me. She didn't really want me listening to certain music. But my uncle showed me love. He said, "Hey nephew, man, you want a copy of this album? You want a CD?" So he went and bought me the Life After Death album. He bought it for me, gave it to me, and he said, "Hey, if your mama find you with it, you on your own." I said, "Yes, sir."
Damn.
So my uncle looked that for me. So, and I did, and my mama never found it. She never found it. So Life After Death. Shout out to my Uncle Freddie, man, for sure, man. And next up, my at 3, 50 Cents, Get Rich or Die Trying. Man. That album, I was just kind of really coming into my own as a young man. And it's just the energy about that album. I had never heard or felt energy like that in the album from top to bottom. No skips, anthem after anthem, club banger after club banger. You got the street records on there. To this day, when I hear that coin go around and drop, you know what I'm saying? And then G-Unit, bow, we in here. Bow, we can get the drummer popping. We on bow, bow, bow. Still to this day, it's going down. So, man, it's just the energy. And for me at the time, you know, my life, you know, I'm a young man. I'm just out of high school. You know, I'm working. I'm getting a little bit of money. I just got my first real whip. You know what I'm saying? I'm moving around, and just the energy just never escaped me with that album, man. So Get Rich or Die Trying is in my top 5. Next up, we have Watch the Throne. Watch the Throne.
Okay.
Jay-Z, Kanye West.
Man.
This album really helped me as I was trying to figure out my creative space. I never, and still to this day, I have never heard an album produced in that way. The samples that they use, the vibrations of the production, and just the instruments of Kanye's voice and Jay-Z's voice on these records just mesmerized me almost. Like, just was a mesmerizing experience. Like, you listen to it audioly, but it felt like you're watching a movie, that album to me. And records like Murder to the Excellence, to this day, man, that's just one of the most underrated hip hop records ever. No one ever talks about it, and they should. That record should be like in a hip hop museum somewhere, like just how it was done.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but that's the one that switched, right? The beat switch.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And Jay-Z kind of lost his mind on the back half of that record. And then one of my favorite hip hop records that the sample that was flipped on the end, like every bit of sugar, like that honeysuckle melody. Jay-Z, come on, that's my mama shit. Right. I just love that part, man. I love that part, and him and Ye just really did that sample. Justin with Pete Rock on it as well, man. So that's my number 2, man. I can go on and on about Watch the Throne, the oldest record. When I was rapping, believe it or not, I used to rap. So I had this thing called Music Mondays where I used to just drop a freestyle. Back then it was, I forgot what the site was. I think it was Bandcamp or something like that. I used to drop a freestyle every Monday. So me and my cousin Fred, shout out Freddie Bricks, man, we did the oldest freestyle. Somehow, some way I was able to land the instrumental right when the record dropped. And we did a freestyle on it, man. And that's just some of the memories that I had just with Watch the Throne. Because that oldest record was huge before we knew that album was coming. So shout out to that album. Like I said, I can go on and on and on. And last but not least, this is probably my favorite hip-hop album, like pound for pound. College Dropout, Kanye West. College Dropout, Kanye West. Still to this day, man. It's like this dude, he was like the breath of fresh air, in my opinion, that hip hop needed at the time. It was just a lot of things, and from my memory, you know, at that time, right when Kanye was surfacing, the trend was happening with the, the emergence of more sampling and music, and just the soulful rap, was starting to kind of re-elevate itself. And you've seen that in Kanye's movement, especially doing records with Common and Mos Def, and just the reemergence of that soul and hip hop. I feel like Kanye was able to kind of bring it kind of back together, because it wasn't being respected at one point in time, like the soulful natures of hip hop at that point in time. And then with that College Dropout dropped, bro, like the Through the Wire sample, the Through the Wire record changed my life at that time, because I didn't even know something like that was possible in rap. At that time, I just didn't. I'm like, well, who is this guy making this music? And then when you get the album in its totality with the skits and everything, man, to this day, it just resonates with me probably more than any rap album out there, because I can feel it. Like, that's an album that I actually feel, and it's just so relatable with certain things what Kanye was speaking about and throughout that album. So yeah, that's probably my pound for pound number one. So those are my 5: College Dropout, 50 Cent's Get Rich or Die Trying, Jay-Z's Kanye's Watch the Throne, Notorious B.I.G. Life After Death, and then Nas's Stillmatic. My 5.
Real quick, first off, dope list. Dope list. Which one, I feel like, I mean, you spoke on all of them, like, with a lot of passion and whatnot. But if you had to pick which one was like your life album, which one would that be?
College Dropout.
College Dropout? Okay.
College Dropout.
College Dropout was so relatable, man. Like you said, it was him, the Lupe Fiasco with Food and Liquor, and then you had like that whole like NERD run, right? Yep. I feel like those were the only 3 people out at that time that was doing this type of music that we could relate to. Like, it was almost, it wasn't
a lot.
Yeah, it wasn't a lot. Like, I mean, we had that run, if you want to, I don't want to categorize it, but we think about those rappers versus the other rappers, like the standards, right? But if we think about those rappers, when I say those rappers, I'm thinking backpack, commercial, but backpack. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, because Tyler Kweli was kind of turning that leaf a little bit. But he was already established. Him and Mos Def were already established in the early 2000s or whatever. So Common, all of that. Black Thought, The Roots, all that stuff, right? But then they have this group of people, like, have Lupe Fiasco, Kanye West, and don't forget, Jay-Z did co-sign Lupe Fiasco, like way before he even jumped on the record. So that's a plus. But for them to have that type of relatable music was like, what in the world? Like, this, like, it
was mind blowing.
Yeah,
it was mind blowing, because at that time in my life, I'm around this age where I'm figuring stuff out. That dilemma with college and all that for me. So around that, it was like the perfect timing of this album.
Yeah,
and like you said, the traditional rapper vibe at that point, gangster rap, always there. Baller rap was in play. What kind of money you got, with Cash Money and all that. So gangster rap, baller rap was just the 2 choices. But then when you got this new wave of introspective, just kind of, hey, let me just express myself on the real. That wasn't allowed in rap at one point in time, bro.
Right.
Like Nas was doing, but certain Nas albums, they didn't go because people ain't want to hear him. People ain't want to hear him. You had to be from that cloth, and you had to be from that ilk to kind of really appreciate that. When Nas was on that type time, getting really, really, introspective, along with the Fugees and things of that nature, people really it wasn't popularized. That's what I'm saying. Right. It wasn't considered mainstream. But when somehow Ye was able to tap in, man, in a way where people like myself, I was like, yo, we finally got somebody out here that's really telling the world how we really feel.
Yep.
Like, especially at this phase of my life. At this phase of my life, and I really appreciate it. So, so that's my life album. I say College Dropout is my life album, because, there's nothing about Get Rich or Die Trying that I can relate to.
Right.
But it's the feeling of the album. Yeah, the energy, the feeling of the album. And I'm attracted to energy. I'm attracted to good energy. And it's just all throughout that album, man. That Get Rich or Die Trying. So yeah, man. So yeah, and you know, rap is so broad. You know, it's such a broad lane, and there's so many albums that I didn't name, and it's so hard to give you a top 5. Like I'm a huge DMX fan. Like those albums that he did still stick with me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because DMX talked about a lot of pain and a lot of hurdles, you know what I'm saying, in his music that was relatable. You know what I mean? So just naming X, you know, especially at that time, what's called when dark is hell and hell is hot. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, hip hop is so broad. So I just definitely want to have that conversation and just kind of see if I can learn something new about you. You know, your top 5, and our audience can learn something about both of us. You know, just with our music at this point in our lives, man.
Yeah, likewise. I learned a good bit as well, man. And I'm gonna have to revisit some of these albums because I definitely feel like that Watch the Throne joint,
man. And then I was talking about it with some of the fellas at the job, and when I mentioned Watch the Throne, it was so funny because it's like a light bulb went up in all 3 of their heads when I said it. And it's one of the albums, like, due to where Ye and Jay's relationship is, and of course everything that's going on with Kanye, like it's just one of those albums that literally feel like it's forgotten about.
Oh yeah,
like people don't like talk about that Watch the Throne, but then when you bring it to the forefront of a conversation, I watched the light bulb go off in all 3 of those guys' head, and it was like, yo, D, like for real, like I need to revisit that because I just remember that album. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, so yeah, that's why when I do say Watch the Throne, some people can like, huh? I be like, bro, go back and listen, dog. Go back and listen. Because that Watch the Throne run, y'all know what came with that. My Dark Twisted Beautiful Fantasy. So just think of that. I think that album came after that. Yeah, that album came after that. And that was when Kanye was at his peak.
Yep.
In my opinion. That was his peak.
You're right.
That was his peak. So it just yeah, y'all go back and revisit. I can keep talking on and on. We can, you know, I don't want to do that, but I just go back and revisit.
Yeah, for sure. I'm definitely gonna go revisit that joint because I love that album. I loved it. I thought it was special when it came out.
Yes, bro.
Yeah, it was good to see you know Ye standing next to a Hove and for Hove to do that. So yeah, I'm going to revisit it for sure.
Yeah, for sure. All right.
So we on our last joint. Easy peasy action, man. Again, please make sure you subscribe to the channel.
Please
hit us up, and let us know what you think. Share, you know, if you got comments about your favorite albums, your favorite Hove moment at the concert, what songs you thought were dope on the playlist that Nas made a Hove. If you feel like you need to play hip hop versus R&B when you reflective, you know, let us know. Let us know.
For sure.
So yeah, we want to know what we are listening to at the moment. So what is some jams? What is an album, a song, or something like that we are listening to? So I'm gonna let D go first on that.
Okay. So I got 2, man. I was introduced to this group of sisters here. They're called the Womack Sisters. And I think Bobby Womack's daughters or granddaughters or something like that. So I had one of my buddies, man. He shot me over the album called Legacy EP back in 2022. Apparently, they just dropped a new single, and they're getting ready to drop a full album. So I went back and I went and listened to this, and man, these young ladies are talented, bro. I mean, you talking about a vibe. And this was released back in 2022. So I've been rocking with this for a few days, and I went back and kind of listened to some of their music from their previous releases. So it appears they're getting ready to release their first album coming up soon. Okay. So the Womack Sisters, man, y'all look into it, man. You talking about some good vibes, especially during the summertime, kind of moving around. These young women are extremely talented, man. So shout out my homeboy, man, Rashad, for putting me on the Womack Sisters. All right. Definitely. And then for me, my second album, staying in the R&B side, we got Baby Rose. Such a unique voice and talent. if you look at her, you wouldn't think that her voice was what it was. Very baritone um voice that she has, but it's such a unique instrument in her music. So she dropped a new album called Yearnlism. All right,
Okay.
12 tracks, and I love it. She got a feature on there with Leon Thomas called Friends Again, and it is a banger.
Mm-hmm.
Leon is showing out every chance he gets, and he showed out again on that record. But overall, it's a really dope play. Go back to the beginning of the show when LP was like, hey, you put on an R&B playlist, so like hip hop playlist. This is an album that I would ride to.
Okay.
Because she kind of has this kind of old school vibe to her music, this her old school style. So a very, I want to say soothing listen with Baby Rose. So y'all check her out. She just dropped it last week, 2026 release, Yearnlism. All right,
Okay.
from Baby Rose.
Okay. Cool. Good stuff. So for me, um, I've been listening to Ransom.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been on that. Yeah, Ransom like
You been
crazy,
on
man.
in that bag, my guy?
Yeah. And what really put me in that bag because Rome Streets have released the second single from his new album that's coming out. It's called High Speed. But then he has like on the video, he has this song. It switches to another song. I think it's called 95 Mega.
Okay.
But it's the line that he says, I rap like 95 core mega or whatever. But it's Rome Street. So Rome Street's doing it. But then it took me to Rome Street and Ransom's album. And then I just been listening to all that. But Ransom is like, he's like a album, a rap guy that I would listen to a lot because just his lyrical fierceness and all that is just dope. So I've been on Ransom like crazy. And then it's a group called as a collective called Dinner Party. So Dinner Party consists of Knife Wonder, Terrence Martin, Kamasi Washington. Hold on, Knife Wonder, Kamasi Washington, Terrence Martin, and somebody else. Who in the world is I'm messing it up already. It's 4 people, but it's Robert Glasper. So Robert Glasper, Terrence Martin, Kamasi Washington, and Knife Wonder. So they're a collective of artists. They call themselves Dinner Party, and they've been producing. They've been dropping albums and whatnot. So this is the 3rd album that they're dropping, and they have a song called "If It Ain't Broke," by and it's featuring Felix. But their album called "What You're Bringing," it's set to release on August 7th. So yeah, and it looks like Felix is on a lot of these songs. Shoot, all of them really. But they get together and they get their instrumentation on. So Kamasi Washington plays him and Terrence Martin plays saxophone. Robert Glasper plays the piano, and Knife Wonder is the producer. So
that sounds dope.
Yeah, man, that eclectic creative sound. You know what I'm saying? So they put you in that neo soul spirit. So yeah, those are ones. So between that neo soul and that gully hip hop.
Hip hop.
Yeah, that's where you find LP at. So
yeah.
Yeah, but those are the 2 joints. Go enjoy, man. That's some great music for sure.
For sure. Great show.
Look, man, this was a great show, man. The saxophones made an appearance. I love it. My brother ain't even know they was gonna come into play. I think I placed them very correctly.
Yeah. Right on point.
Yeah, man. So, but yeah, definitely great show as always. Glad we was able to finally get on the cameras and knock it out.
Yeah, bro.
Shout out to them Storms trying to make us fail. We ain't failing.
Yeah,
Not
we ain't
Storms, Xfinity, none of that.
We right here.
Right here. So, brother, let them know where they can find you at.
Dedrick Hicks Jr. On all platforms, man. Come and holler at me. We're gonna be ramping up the Instagram content even more. Appreciate y'all showing all the love on the music that I'm recommending for your playlist. Really dope. We wish you could put these things on Instagram, or at least I do, playing the records. On YouTube. But y'all know how YouTube get down. So we're gonna keep getting creative, posting shorts on YouTube, giving recommendations as well. But we do have our information down below. So me, Dedrick Hicks Jr., all platforms.
Indeed. And real quick before I tell mine, it's been what, a couple of weeks now since you hit what, 30K, right? Follows?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Subscribers
yes, sir,
on there. So I just want to give you a shout out on that, man.
Appreciate it, man.
For that, man.
Appreciate
that
it.
30K. That
Yes,
30K, boy.
Appreciate
that 30K,
that. Appreciate
man.
that. Appreciate
My brother
that.
been doing a lot of work, y'all. A lot of work. So to see
we got some
30,
really big things.
Oh yeah,
in the works, and y'all will see what those are at some point. But we have some really big things in the works, man. So I'm very, very grateful for what's going on for sure.
Yeah, beautiful stuff. All right, Mr. Al Pete. Y'all make sure I hit them websites, MrAlPete.com, mpn-llc.com. If you're too lazy to jump on the on the website joints, go to the socials, Mr. Al Pete everywhere, MrAlPete. That'll take you to the MPN joints, the Groove Suite joints, all the things in between. So I appreciate y'all.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Well, we out of here till next go round. We will see y'all. Please make sure you subscribe. Let us know what y'all think in them comments, and keep it going. So
hit the thumbs up, share the shows, share it. Appreciate y'all, man. Peace.
Yes, sir.